The 6-woman Elimination Chamber match makes me angry. Is aggressively complacent? Is that possible?
Okay. So I'm gonna guess the reason for this is because there is no question whatsoever what the outcome of this match is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be the 3 girls whose names we can barely remember? Is it going to be Natalya's? Is it going to be Asuka, who just finished her feud with the champ, or is it going to be the woman who is actively attacking the champ and biting the back of her neck off? I wonder who's going to win this match.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, this could almost fit into my and this is as close as we're going to come this week to my has the WWE forgotten how wrestling works segment?
Right, yeah.
Because why would they not just wait?
Yeah. When we were texting about this, like the minute you said that, I'm like, oh, this is the WWE forget what wrestling is.
Yeah.
Thing. And okay, so here's the absolute only thing I could come up with.
Yeah.
Is there a way that they can have Liv Morgan, for instance, have a Kofi moment at Elimination Chamber? Not that she's the same caliber as Kofi or the same type of worker or anything like that. Just can they build, because we didn't see Kofi coming.
Right.
And so that's why that was so cool, right?
Yeah, but
we didn't see that coming. We know exactly what's going to happen in this. Shayna Baszler's going to murder some girl. Woman. Can he do that to Liv Morgan? Like, can we see Liv Morgan go 1 to the end and it be a star-making thing?
No, I don't. I mean, I think the thing that is absolutely crucial there is Liv Morgan ain't no Kofi Kingston.
Right.
None of those girls are.
Asuka
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, none of the girls who could do that. None of the girls who could do that, right?
Yeah.
Asuka is definitely that good.
What if Lacey Evans was in the match?
Ugh, no, she's not. She's not that good.
But they want her to be. Like, they're going to put that whole machine behind her. Like, could they make a star out of somebody they wanted to make a star out of in this match? Is what I guess what I'm trying to get to. Like, it's almost assuredly going to be Shayna Baszler and Asuka at the end of that thing. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
But we know what's going to what's going to happen in the end, right?
Right. So that's the thing. Like, I'm sure the match is going to be good. There's plenty of talent in there. Like I know I just kind of none of them know Kofi Kingston. That's a compliment to Kofi, not a detraction to any of the girls.
And also Kofi's been around for 15 years. Like, right. All those Ruby Riot's. I like Ruby Riot a lot. I like Liv Morgan a lot. I like Sarah Logan a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right. I mean, none of them are. They're not seasoned enough.
None of them have that crowd following. See, Kofi Kingston, when he had his breakout, that was it was a culmination. It was a right place, right time. It was all the stars lining up. Because not only did you have Kofi Kingston, who was talented enough to do it, not only was he was he was riding. The New Day was like. Their popularity was cresting, maybe even just starting to decline, and is the New Day, and people didn't quite want the New Day to go away,
right.
But it couldn't be the New Day anymore.
Right, yeah.
So they have that 15-year connection to Kofi Kingston. You culminate all of that, and it's like, oh my gosh, here we go. This is how we get to have a rebirth for the New Day. This is how we get to see Kofi finally live up to it. And god damn, look how good he is. Right? We got all that.
Yeah.
We can't get that with any of those girls at this point.
Yeah. Not even Natalya.
Not even Natalya.
And that's going to be the closest comp you can get to that run, because she, like a sentimental favorite, that's going to be it, right? But you're going to have, fans that are fans of newer stuff and whatnot. They're going to be all aboard Ruby Riott or Liv Morgan, okay?
Yes.
And, Natalya's been there. She always turns in good work.
Yes.
And
she's talented enough to pull something like that off.
And she's charismatic, and you can care about her. I don't think she's ever had any kind of momentum like Kofi, not even Kofi going into that, but just
Right.
Kofi with the New Day.
Yes.
Like, she's never had that opportunity to do,
Right.
do anything. And
which
good, better,
is
and different. But.
yeah, and which is the thing, because with her being like, Natalya could be that if she was on the rise, if she had a new character, if she had a new twist, if she had a new coat of paint that people were starting to bite into, and she could show up and suddenly maybe it's going to be her instead of, you know what I mean? Like, oh, maybe like if she goes on a run, starts eliminating people. Oh my gosh, eliminates Asuka. Now it's down to, this new Natalya and Baszler.
Mm-hmm.
Then, maybe. But we're not getting that. She doesn't have that. People aren't chomping at the bit waiting for Natalya.
Right.
So it's not going to be that.
Right.
And I think people do want to see. I think people do.
I like equality.
Yeah. I think people do want to see. Oh goodness! How drunk are you? Throwing corks at me.
Well,
everybody listening's like, "What happened? What happened? What'd they do?"
Yeah, what happened?
Check us out on YouTube.
Yep. I shot a cork across
He shot a cork. He shot a cork.
It's not
at
a real
me.
cork. George Dickel, get it together.
So anyway, also I think people do want to see Baszler and Becky.
Yeah.
That's the Mania match we want.
Which is what provides all of the credence to your complaint about them setting this match up.
Yes.
Like, we can do a better thing for the women,
right?
Especially with an elimination chamber that is for Bayley's title.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Like, why is it this? Because we know where Mania's going.
Yeah. Pull Baszler and Natalya or Baszler and Asuka out of that match and give me Baszler versus either one of them, where either one of those women step up and go, "Hey, Baszler,
you got to come through me.
You got to come through me first." Yeah. That match is much more interesting.
Yeah.
That match is much more beneficial to the girl on the other side, the woman on the other side, and then you stick Naomi, whoever, Naomi's one who maybe could have a Kofi run like that. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
a great example,
right,
honestly.
With
not even with the woman who doesn't beat Baszler.
Right.
Like, that's big for Baszler because we got to remember she's coming from NXT. We're watching NXT. We know she's awesome, right? She's great. Not everybody watches NXT.
For sure.
Right? So it doesn't have the viewership that Raw and SmackDown does. So when she comes there, there's a lot of people that she's a new face to.
Yeah.
And they're not aware of, what potential she has and how good she is, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
We're
drinking a little.
This is a good moment to do our next tasting.
George A. Dickel.
So,
oh man.
We got some Dickel. So this is another one that's kind of a sequel to a tasting we did when we were doing the whiskey and Rasslin.
Yeah.
Because we had some Dickel Tabasco. and we were tasting it, and both of us fully expected it to be terrible.
Yeah.
I actually kind of liked it. It was spicy. It was tough. But the thing we both kept saying is like, there's a good bourbon under this Tabasco.
Right.
And we always talked about maybe trying some other Dickels. For whatever reason, tonight I was just kind of craving a rye. I really wanted to get my tongue around some rye. And so I picked up some Jorge Dickel rye.
Jorge Dickel. It's 90 proof, my man.
Smells good, man.
That's some legit whiskey.
Mm.
And it is
and
charcoal mellowed.
Charcoal mellowed. Well, it's pretty mellow. I'm not getting any acetane, any...
Mellow as moonlight.
Mellow as moonlight.
That's pretty mellow.
On the nose, I'm not getting any of the any rubbing alcohol, any acetone.
Just a little bit.
No more than like any.
No, yeah, it's a whiskey.
Yeah. But I'm not getting a ton off.
I don't get a lot of charcoal.
You got a super full. No, I don't get any charcoal.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I was going to pour mine back in the bottle, but then I was like, I don't want to ruin this soundboard.
Yeah.
So
probably good. All right, here's some Dickel.
A little George Dickel.